In the following presentation / lecture, we're going to talk about thumbnails. Now, if this is the first time that you're hearing the word thumbnail, or maybe you don't know what it means and you've heard it before, today we're going to explain exactly what this means, okay? So a thumbnail allows to kind of organize your library of videos, especially on Instagram, because that's where you can really kind of organize them by name, by kind of topic and stuff like that. You can also have thumbnails on Facebook and LinkedIn, but we're going to get there in a second. But for Instagram, it's probably one of the best things that you can do, okay? Because it really kind of sets you apart from other professionals, because you are kind of being more organized. People can go on your profile and they can essentially just scroll up and down and they can select the topic that relates the best to them, okay? What you can see in front of you is the PicMonkey editor. So I'm going to start off from the complete zero, from the beginning here, just so I can show you the process of creating a thumbnail for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Now, before we do that though, I just wanted to show you, for example, my Instagram, okay? Because I have been doing a lot of stuff on there and there's so many thumbnails that you can see here, okay? And what you can see a thumbnail does is, like I said a couple of seconds ago, is that it tells a story before the viewer even watches the video, because you've got a screenshot of the video there, for example, like this one, you know, or this one, for example, and then obviously straight away, whenever someone sees an image, they can relate, their brain will adapt very quickly, and they will kind of be able to tell what the video is going to be about. And of course, there's a little bit of a text here that gives them even more incentive to watch, okay? So whenever people are kind of scrolling through your profiles, and then this will make it a lot easier for them to find what they're looking for. This is the starting point for PicMonkey, okay? Now, I've got two examples here. So this is the first example and that's the second example. The first example is a Instagram thumbnail, which I only use for Instagram. Or I can also use this for Facebook if I have shot the video in portrait mode. So for example, if you're holding your phone like this, like standing up straight like this, and you're filming like this is portrait mode, you know, or if you go this way, that's landscape. So 16:9, 4:5, 1:1, for example. What makes up a thumbnail? So first of all, in this specific one, you've got an image, you've got text, you've got a logo, and down here there's a little bit of a that's the name of my social media, like the Instagram channel, okay? And that's as easy as it kind of comes when it comes to thumbnails. For example, here it's the same. You've got an image, which is essentially a screenshot of the video, text, a bit of a graphic here, and then Facebook name, and then the logo of the business. All right, so that's how I tend to develop my thumbnails. Now, you can follow these same principles, or you can come up with your own, you know, you're entirely free to do whatever you want here, but it's always good to have a system. So I've essentially designed this myself. I haven't really, this wasn't ready for me, okay? So, but in order for you to know exactly how to design this, we're going to start from the beginning. So clicking here, PicMonkey is going to give you all of the different dimensions that you can essentially do, that are essentially required from the different platforms. So you got Etsy, which is like an online shop. You got Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Snapchat, which I'm not even sure anyone uses that now, but you got YouTube down here, and I mainly use the Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube platforms because the dimensions kind of overlap with everything else. Now, if I would like to create something like this initially, so remember this is a 1:1 dimensions thumbnail. What I need to do, I'm going to choose the 1080 times 1080 pixels. So I'll choose this. And then straight away PicMonkey generates my blank canvas. So if I don't have enough creativity, or if I feel like, you know, like I don't really know where to start from, what I'm going to do, I'm going to click templates. So templates, and then just type in Instagram post. There we go. Templates is going to give you an example of different types of posts that people have done via PicMonkey. So you can essentially pick one and you can edit it yourself. What you can do with the editor, you can cut off some of the sides of the image, and there we go. The image is now in the center of the actual post. If I click on it and then just drag it, there we go. You can see the red lines. I can find the actual center, so everything's aligned. If I don't like this green color, I can potentially try and, like, I can either, because this is essentially an image, so I can move this around, I can delete it, or I can try and potentially, you know, add like a different color, like an outline. If I don't like this font, I'm just going to use another one, like for example, this one. I can move it around so it kind of fits the the image there like this, for example. I can change the color. There's just so much stuff that you can do with it, alright? And what I can do, I can even copy this and put it, like for example, down here, but because this is a darker background, I probably want to make this white, and all of a sudden I've got a really nice looking post with a lot of colors, with a nice kind of design, okay?